intensity or overwhelm or really anxious, it's very difficult to self-regulate. So in many ways there often we co-regulate. And if the people around us aren't very co-regulating, what we need to do is go to the natural environment to co-regulate. So whether that's a walk, the ocean, that will always be there for you. So once you've had that bit of co-regulation, then the big tool for self-regulation is orientation. Okay, so when we feel anxious or overwhelmed, we're going towards orientation so that we can come back to the here and now. Because often what overwhelms us or dysregulates us is something that might activate us or something in the environment that is triggering stuff, and we need time to process it. So we kind of need to rest a little. If there's something important to do, rest. If there's something really important to do, rest even more, which is very counterintuitive. Co-regulation, and this is really important, if the family unit has been a very powerful co-regulator, and then that family unit is changing, that can be very disorienting. So that's where the fog comes in. So then it's about, okay, as that is changing, how are my needs changing, and how do I get the co-regulation I need, the relational, because the relational regulation is the most powerful. So yes, we can self-regulate, but we're only doing that to get here so we can be in relationship. So this sense of going off and doing it alone and the individual mindset of the corporate economy is only in service to a small amount of people at the top who kind of gain from that, right? However, for the most of the rest of us, we actually enjoy being in relationship with other people. And that's where we gain our sense of self. And you could say our sense of self is our power. The kind of container that this holds, just to have a space where you can express who you are and from where you are, not necessarily fixing and solving anything, but it being someone resonating with it or being moved by what you have to say. Like, we can't do that for ourselves. We need other people to share that we matter to them. It's very important because we can't matter to ourselves. It's very tricky. So intensity, complexity, simplicity. So most importantly, this empowered voice of self-regulation, co-regulation, and the consciousness, the awareness of noticing what's happening in your body. And we're really beginning to get to know, if we're saying that climate change is the embodiment of the here and now. That's what climate change is on a biological level, because everything is changing right now. What we want to do is build our relationship with change. Oh, there's a fog in change. Oh, there's a mist. There's moments where I can't see when things change because I don't know yet what's going to be realized. And somehow what you wish to be realized, you want to see it outside you, so then you can bring it into you. So that you don't feel, oh, I have to do this alone. This is something I have to conjure within me. No, you can just ask the questions and then let the environment support you to realize the answer. And that's a different relationship with the world, but that is a relationship with the world we need for empowerment.